Good evening, welcome to today's video, and let me tell you, this video has been a challenge to film. I am not kidding. Oh my god, I'm about to lose my mind. First, I filmed the entire video, and then I realized that the microphone isn't on. So I recorded the entire thing, and it had no audio. Then, I start to record it again, and the camera dies. So I have to turn the camera off, put a new battery in there, and start filming again. And then I realized that the other camera, this one next to me, has shut off during the middle of filming. So this has been like the impossible story to tell. But I think I have everything set now, and I'm going to try to film it again. And I swear to God, if anything turns off, okay, so today I want to share with you the story of Annabelle, the real story of Annabelle. This is a video that was requested by one of my viewers, so here it is, and I hope you like it. You better like it because it's been a struggle. So in 1970, a nursing student named Donna received the doll from her mother as a birthday present. She brought the doll back to her house and really didn't think anything of it. A couple days later, Donna and her roommate start getting kind of creeped out by the doll. They get this eerie kind of vibe or feeling coming from it. And then they notice that it starts moving on its own. Not big movements at first, little movements. First an arm would be in a different position, and then a leg would be in a different position. And then they would come home and the doll would kind of be leaning over to the side when they had left it sitting straight up. But then the doll starts moving to completely different rooms. Donna would leave the doll on her bed, and when they would come home, they would notice that it would be in a different room. At first, the girls kind of thought, well, maybe we set it there and didn't really realize it. So they conducted a little experiment. When they would leave, they would purposefully set the doll on the couch so that they knew where they had left it. But when they would come home, the doll would be in a completely different spot. I don't know about you, but if I came home and she was in a completely different spot and not in her place on the shelf, I don't know what I would do. I would freak out. A lot of times, I'm not kidding, a lot of times when I walk past this room, I look just to make sure she's still in her spot, because there's a little part of me that is kind of afraid that she's gonna get up and try and kill me in the middle of the night. But the doll moving isn't the only thing that happened. They would come home and they would find handwritten notes. A lot of times the note would say, "Help us" on it, and it would be written in a child's handwriting. So Donna and her roommate have finally kind of had enough, and they want to know what is going on with this doll. So they contact a medium to come into their home. The medium comes in and conducts a seance with the girls. During the seance, the medium comes in contact with a spirit that says its name is Annabelle Higgins, a little girl that had passed away tragically within the area. The spirit tells the medium that she has taken a liking to the girls and asks permission to move into the doll so that she could stay there forever with them. The girls didn't really know what to do in that situation, so they said okay. Moving forward, the girls aren't the only ones that had experiences with the doll. They had a mutual friend named Lou. Lou didn't really care for the doll. He said that it was weird, creepy, and there just wasn't something right with it, and he kind of urged the girls to get rid of it. One night while Lou was sleeping, he woke up to find the doll crawling up his leg. It got up onto his chest and started to strangle him. Lou was paralyzed. He couldn't move, he couldn't scream. The doll continued to strangle him until he blacked out. When he woke up the next morning, he swore that it wasn't a dream and that it had really happened. Moving forward, Lou had another experience with the doll. He was in the apartment with the roommate when they heard some rustling coming from Donna's room. They went to the room and opened the door to find the doll laying on the floor against the wall. He started to move closer to the doll, and as he did, he could feel like something was standing behind him. So he turned around quick to look, and nothing was there. So he turned around again towards the doll, and then he started to feel a pain on his chest. When he lifted up his shirt, there were claw marks vertically and horizontally across his chest. At this point, the two girls knew that this was out of control and they had to do something about it. So they called their local priest, and the priest got them in touch with Ed and Lorraine Warren. Ed and Lorraine Warren came into the house and did their own investigation. And this is when they told the girls that it wasn't the ghost of a little girl. They said that it was an inhumane spirit, or in other words, a demon. This demon wasn't looking just to inhabit the doll. It wanted to possess one of the girls. Ed and Lorraine Warren said if this would have continued for 2 to 3 more weeks, the demon would have been successful in possessing one of the girls. Ed and Lorraine did an exorcism of the apartment to clear any other energy that was there, and they took the doll into their possession. Today, the Annabelle doll is in its own specially made wooden case in the Warrens Occult Museum. A priest comes by regularly to bless the doll, but still when people are touring the museum, sometimes they hear a growling as they walk past. So what do you guys think about the real story of Annabelle? How do you think it compares to the movie? Do you think it's scarier than the movie or not so much? Personally, I kind of wish that they would have made the movie to mirror what happened in real life with the girls. I would have liked to see that come to life on the big screen instead of a made-up story. You know what I mean? Have any of you had any weird stories surrounding a haunted object, kind of like a haunted doll or anything? Let me know. I'd be interested to hear it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up because it does help me out. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay? Bye.